Selecting target audience is very difficult in social marketing, and we have to identify what is the segment in the market we are looking for, and how to evaluate these segments, and how to choose one of the important segments or maybe more segments to our marketing programs. And these bases or variables of market segmentation can be traditional variables. Under traditional variables, we have demographic segmentation, which divides the market into groups on the basis of variables common to census from the point of view of age, gender, marital status, family size, income, occupation, education, religion, and nationality. Example of a traditional variable is a immunization campaign we have planned, which also talked about the age group we selected for these kind of programs. Under traditional variable, we have a geographical variable or geographical segmentation, which divides the entire market to some geographical area such as countries, states, provinces, cities, and neighborhood, etc., or maybe even a place of work or proximity to relevant landmarks. An example, in India, we had a program, which is an education program for tribal children, which obviously catered to some tribal areas where we find the population of tribal are more and they needed to give proper education. Under traditional variable, we have a psychographic variable, which divides the market into different groups on the basis of social class, lifestyle, values, and other characteristics. Example, reducing domestic violence. Traditional variable, we can have a behavioral segmentation, which divides the market on the basis of knowledge, attitude, and behavior relative to the product being sold. Example is blood donation. If you are interested, you will be donating. At the same time, you need to be motivated enough. So sometimes we have to understand that segmentation in social marketing is important because the customer or the target audience are never in the same position or maybe not in the same place while getting the product. So stages of changes can be applicable. On the stages of changes, we have different phases, 6 different stages. First is pre-contemplation phase or pre-contemplation stage. In this stage, people have no intention of using the product, social product, or maybe they have no intention of getting the changed way of life. People have no intention to change the behavior, and generally they deny having a problem. The contemplation phase, people acknowledge that they have a problem and they begin to think serious about the solutions. Preparation phase, people are planning to take action and make their final adjustments before they begin to change their behavior. In the action phase, people mostly overly modify their behavior and their surroundings. Maintenance phase, people work to consolidate the gains and struggle to prevent lapses and relapses also. And the termination phase, people have terminated the problem and it no longer exists in the society. Sometimes these stages of changes of 6 different stages also give us idea the segmentation. All these 6 stages can be part of segmentation, and we can have a social marketing strategy ensuring or adopting only one of these stages of changes. Let's have an example of a segmentation strategy in social marketing front. There was an interesting research conducted in US to know the adult population's understanding of global warming, and according to that, the research found there are 6 different type of people who understand global warming differently. The first category, who had the highest belief in global warming, who were the most concerned and who were the most motivated to work in this field, were the alarmed one. So alarmed one 18%, then we have the concerned one 33%, then we have the cautious ones at 19%, we have the disengaged 12%, doubtful 11%, and we have the dismiss who have 7%. And this dismissive or the lowest belief in global warming, and they are the least concerned and the least motivated to change their behavior to fight against this particular problem we are going to face or even we are facing today. Let's try to understand what are the different criteria we should follow to evaluate these segments. Segment size is very important criteria. How many people are there in your segment is very important. Then problem incidents. How many of these people are really engaged in a problem related behavior that we have to identify. Then problems severity. Severity talks about what are the levels of consequences of the problem behavior in this segment. Then defenselessness. What extent this segment can take care of themselves versus needing other people's support and help. Then general responsiveness, how ready or willing to able to respond to this segment. Then incremental cost, how do estimated cost to reach and influence this particular segment compared to other segment. Then responsiveness to marketing mix, how responsive is the marketing mix you are having and how easily you can implement to that. Then organization's capability, how extensively your organization staffs and other top management is available and they are ready and they're motivated to help you in developing or implementing the activities for this market. And with three different type of segmentation strategies. One, undifferentiated marketing, which is also called mass marketing. Then we can have a differentiated marketing, which means developing different strategies for different target audiences. Then we can have a concentrated marketing, means developing market strategy for only few segments. What is the right approach? For the right approach, we have to understand that the greatest need is more important. Your size of the market, the incident, the severity is more important for social marketing. What is the and how you are ready for some action, that is also more important. How easy you can reach to your customer is very important. And the best match means organizations, missions, expertise and resources are also going to help you to develop the strategies. So last we can say we must address some of the ethical considerations before setting the target audience also. So my dear friends, I hope now you understood what is segmentation, importance of segmentation in social marketing context,